So are you considering renting from an owner for a stay at Club Wyndham Bonnet Creek in Orlando, Florida? Well, you need to know all about Owner Priority Reservations, or what some people call Blackout Dates. I'm going to tell you all you need to know right after this. Hello and welcome to Destination Timeshare. I'm Jeremy. Before we jump into this video talking about Owner Priority Reservations at Club Wyndham Bonnet Creek, I want to let you know on this channel, I provide my knowledge, tips, and advice to help you get the most from your timeshare ownership. And even if you don't own timeshare, I also do villa tours, resort tours, and resort reviews as well. So be sure to stick around, hit the subscribe button down below, and also click on that notification bell and select all, and you'll be notified whenever I post new videos. So let's jump into this. We're going to talk about Owner Priority Reservations by Club Wyndham, and specifically at Club Wyndham Bonnet Creek in Orlando, Florida. Also be sure to stick around to the very end of the video because I'm going to give you the opportunity to save some cash on a booking at Club Wyndham Bonnet Creek. So what exactly are Owner Priority Reservations? Well, in 2021 and going into 2022, these are specific periods of time during the year when Club Wyndham is actually only allowing owners to stay at the resorts. Now there are some exceptions. We'll talk about those here in just a little bit, but for the most part, it's harder and harder for owners to attach guest certificates for stays during these blacked out periods. So if you're considering renting or you're trying to rent a stay at Club Wyndham Bonnet Creek from one of the owners there or a Club Wyndham owner, they're going to have difficulty attaching a guest certificate to that stay because obviously you're a guest and they're an owner, and those periods of time are kind of reserved specifically for owners. So this is something you really need to understand here. We're going to go over the dates specifically here. I'm also going to leave a link down below to Club Wyndham's website. It gives a list of all of the resorts, all of the impacted dates in 2021 and through 2022. Something to keep in mind, if any of the days of your stay, whether it be the check-in day, the checkout day, or any day in between, fall on these dates, the owner who is trying to attach a guest certificate to the reservation is not going to be able to do so. Their reservation would likely be canceled, and hey, if you've rented from them, you might be out of luck and you're going to be looking for a refund of some kind, so you can look for some other place to stay. So here are the dates for the remainder of 2021 and 2022. Be sure to stick around to the end of this video because I am going to talk about some of the exceptions to these blackout dates, to these owner priority reservation periods at the end of the video that might still allow you to rent from an owner or stay at Club Wyndham Bonnet Creek as a non-owner guest. I am recording this in November 2021. There's not a whole lot left in the rest of the year, but the blacked out dates, the owner priority reservation periods here for the remainder of 2021 is November 24th through the 26th. That is essentially Thanksgiving, so you're not going to be able to stay at Club Wyndham Bonnet Creek over Thanksgiving. We do have December 22nd all the way to January 2nd, 2022. So that is essentially weeks 51, 52, Christmas and New Year's. Hugely popular time in Orlando. Everybody wants to go. Everybody's looking to save money. They might be considering Club Wyndham Bonnet Creek, and that's one of the blocked out periods of time. Now when we get into 2022, we have February 17th to February 20th. That is the President's Day holiday weekend. Then we get into spring break here, March 11th through April 3rd, 2022. April 15th through April 24th. That's Easter essentially. Again, hugely popular times. Spring break, Easter, Holy Week. Those are popular times going to Orlando. Kids are off school and parents, they want to get away. So big popular times in Orlando. Then we get into Memorial Day weekend, May 27th through the 29th. Then Independence Day was actually blocked out for June 30th through July 4th. But then they later came along and actually blocked out the entire summer, June 1st through August 15th. So essentially, summertime kind of wiped out as well. Then at the end of summer, they still have more holidays here that they want to block out. Labor Day weekend, September 2nd through the 4th. Thanksgiving again in 2022, November 23rd through the 26th. Then we end it all off with Christmas and New Year's again in 2022, December 22nd through January 2nd, 2023. Now we've come to the point where we need to talk about some of the exceptions here. Those are a lot of dates that are blocked out because Club Wyndham knows that people want to bring their family and friends, maybe a family reunion, maybe a big summer getaway with a bunch of friends, neighbors, that kind of thing, church groups. They know that people want to be able to do this, and they don't want to necessarily block people out completely. They're kind of just trying to get rid of the renters, the big mega renters that were renting millions and millions of points is kind of their goal here. So they do recognize that, and they have given a few exceptions to the rule. Now, one of those is if the owner is staying at the resort at the same time during the reservation, they can essentially have as many other guests coming along as well using additional rooms. So maybe they have a room booked and they have 3 other rooms at the resort. They can actually attach guest certificates to those additional reservations without any impact of these owner reservation priority period or these blackout dates. So if the owner's staying there, then additional guest certificates can be added to additional reservations. No problem. So if you're looking to rent at Club Wyndham Bonnet Creek and the owner is actually staying there, there really is no restrictions. So this is one way that you'd be able to stay there as a guest. Another exception here is that owners are permitted to attach guest certificates to 2 reservations throughout the year. Now this is across all of the resorts, not just at Club Wyndham Bonnet Creek. So it is possible for owners to potentially just still rent 2 reservations a year during these blackout periods. So keep that in mind. If you're looking to rent during one of these periods at Club Wyndham Bonnet Creek, then it is possible that that owner hasn't used their 2 exceptions, so they may still be able to attach a guest certificate to that reservation you're looking at, so you can then go as a guest. So what should you do if you're looking to rent a stay at Club Wyndham Bonnet Creek and it's during one of those times during the year that I mentioned a little bit earlier? Well, the first thing you should do is kind of ask the owner, just confirm with them, because maybe not all owners are aware of this. It's been pretty well publicized, it's on the website, but a lot of owners may not even know about it. They don't check all the stuff on the website. They just go in, they make their reservations, and maybe they list it on a website. So you do want to ask and kind of confirm with them, hey, I know that these are during these owner priority reservation periods. How is it that I'm going to be able to stay at the resort as a non-owner, as a guest, from you booking this for me? Just confirm with them. They're probably using one of their exceptions. Maybe they're traveling to the resort as well. Christmas, New Year's, probably a pretty popular time. They might be going as well and making several other reservations and renting those out, as much as some of the other owners might not like it. You do want to confirm with them that this is a confirmed reservation and that your stay won't be impacted by a cancellation because they try and attach a guest certificate to a reservation during one of these blacked out periods. All right, like I mentioned at the very beginning of the video, I'm going to give you an opportunity to save some cash at Club Wyndham Bonnet Creek on your booking. I've partnered with Koala, that's go-koala.com, to save you some money on a rental booking through them. This is not sponsored in any way, just giving you an opportunity to save some money. You can actually save $50 by booking a stay at Club Wyndham Bonnet Creek, or really any timeshare property, through Koala. What is Koala? They're a timeshare rental listing website that owners can go on and list their timeshares for rent. You can save $50 through December 31st by using promo code Koala Loves Jeremy at the time of checkout. I'll put all of the information, the code, additional restrictions, and limitations that might apply in the description box below. All right, so there it is. Owner Priority Reservations explained for Club Wyndham Bonnet Creek. Do you have a stay planned there? Maybe you're looking at booking a stay. Do you have any more questions? Let me know all about them down in the comments below. I'm quick to respond. And if you want to see more videos all about timeshare, check out the description box below. For another video about Club Wyndham Bonnet Creek, check out this one right up here and YouTube. I think you'll like that one down there. Be sure to subscribe. You can do so by clicking on my picture right here. Hit that notification bell. And until next time, remember, the best destination is always a timeshare.